Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another great night of racing from USA International Speedway in beautiful Lakeland, Florida. It's the TNT Guitar Attic series on the track tonight here at Lakeland, and I've got my good friends, as always, in the booth with me. It's Larry Patrick and Adam Wood. How's it going, guys?
I'm doing great, man. Just happy to be out here watching these guys run around in USA International. It's going to be a great night. We got 2 races to go till the finale, or this race and next week's race.
Yeah, it's a Street Cup for some good, exciting racing. As I just want to double check. Yeah, we need to update the points before we can properly show those. But points chase right now is looking good, man. I think we should have a good little battle here at the end.
Yeah, just we've got a few guys up there that really run so good this season. I mean, it's just like Josh Laston has just dominated so much this season. But Carl Henderson is still there, and Christopher Oliver as well. So it's not over. Well, it is kind of over, but it's close.
Okay, look, I'm trying to give a little bit of life to this party, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, Josh has been so tough to beat, and it just is what it is.
I mean, I think we gave him a lot of crap there recently, telling him, especially that last race, telling him, I appreciate you making it so boring for us, but, I mean, good on him. He's looking good this season.
Yeah, it's great to see him run so well, really is. And I know he's got to be thinking, I've run great in this series. It's going to really suck when I can't run this series anymore, and then I've got to move up to Sportsman and to Cup. And it's going to be so much harder for him to win.
I mean, it's good. I mean, adding competition to the guys that are at the Cup. Maybe you can give some of those, guys, your Blake, your, Steve, Gottschalk, not Stephen Wood. And Justin Anderson and Joe Densmore, man, it'll give him a good run.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hopefully,
he'll only get better. As you run with stiffer competition, you're gonna get better.
Well, man, you looked great last night.
I did for a little bit, yeah, until I got nervous because I think Adam was around me and I didn't want to wreck him, and then I ran out of talent real quick.
Oh man, you were doing great, man. We just got side by side. You got a little bit loose. If I wasn't there, it would have been fine.
I know. I watched the replay and I said, man, if he had not been there, I would have collected it back up and gone on my way. But oh well, that's life.
What's that old saying? If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
You know what? I've been around a long time, but I don't remember that one. But I don't know what they teach in North Carolina.
Well, I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Ohio.
I know you're from Ohio. Okay, or Ohio. I don't know what Urban Meyer's been teaching you.
Hey, great things. Hey, Harvey Abrams threw out a comment, guys, man. Said, what's up, fellas, man? Harvey, good to see you out supporting, everybody watching, checking out the new breed coming up, man.
Harvey Abrams, the wall hugger of the week.
I bet he has something to say about that one.
Thanks for watching, Harvey. We enjoyed watching you race the other night in the IVRL.
Hey, let's throw something out real quick, man. Adam, as always, working extremely hard. Got us on Restream, and how cool is this? We actually have it live broadcasting now to Ghostfire Media on 3 different platforms. We got it here on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube all at once. And you can comment on any one of these platforms, and I can see it right here live time in front of me. It's awesome. Joe said, good luck, everyone. And both of this, it actually shows me those are Facebook comments. So what a cool little tool, man. Adam, this is awesome.
I've been meaning to do this for a while, and it's just finally came to fruition. I'm diving more energy into it, and our group of guys that we have, our 6 broadcasters, we're coming together trying to make things happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, let's run them down while we got a chance before this race starts. Taking pole, Blake Ziti in second. Carl Henderson looking great out there. And then third, Sean Carmody. Fourth, Josh Laston. Fifth, Aaron Watkins. Sixth, Chris Oliver. Seventh, Gary Winters. Eighth, David DeParis. In 9th, David Wright. And in 10th, Tim St. Jean.
Yeah, and then 11th, we got Anthony Chiarello running in the 529. Then the 9 of Tom Stevens running in the 9. Mike Wisniewski in the 9.
Wazowski.
Wazowski. Then right behind him, it's the number 8 of Philip Manzo and Mikey Keller alongside him. And then rounding out the last people on the grid, it's Gene Watkinson and Cody Leland in the number 75.
Well, it looks like Cody, I don't know if he had some issues out there or just didn't qualify. Normally a fast runner. Let's take a quick look at the points here. And as we're going to take a quick look, you see after 10, Josh Laston commanding lead there at 429 points. I think we can pretty much all but wrap that one up. Try to give it a little bit of love, but Randy had to take that from me. But where it tightened up there in second, Chris Oliver at 334, Carl Henderson at 324, running in third. Gary Winters in fourth, fifth, John Gordon, sixth, Tim St. Jean, Anthony Shrillo in seventh, Tom Stevens in eighth, Philip Manzo ninth, David DeParis in 10th.
Yeah, it's tonight may be a little interesting. We've got somebody on the front pole that we have not seen up here on the pole this season, that number 50 of Blake Ziti. Hopefully he puts up a good fight tonight. He's got the closed circuit racing guys on his outside on both the first and second row. And one car that I'm looking at, I really like, and I just want to say Sean Comedy's car, I just want to go, dude, where are the surf rocks?
Well, now you're going to make me have to look at that car.
Oh, it's awesome,
find them here.
Bro, man, it's just like, it's awesome. It's got the whole woody look, just needs some surf rocks, and I'll just be rocking like Dawkins, dude.
Man, that's a really good Sean Penn impersonation there.
Hey, no shoes, no shirt, no dice.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes in probably any movie when he reads that sign. No shoes, no shirt, no dice. Cracks me up every time, man. And it's sad because that's not even the most famous quote from that movie. It's the one where he goes, "Aloha, Mr. Hahn." And it just that's a great movie, man. Great movie.
The best line I can't even say on here because it's not politically correct.
Well, those were different times. Hey, Harvey said, I still got to take the wall out for dinner after Tuesday. So obviously he was doing a lot of rubbing there. I didn't get to catch it.
Yeah, he was. He was running that wall quite hard, that race for sure.
And right, Steve Dominy gave a little love to the guys too.
Oh, good. Very good. All right, we got the field pacing away from the start-finish line. We got a rolling start here right behind the pace car. And we'll run down the lineup for the top 6 here. Blake Ziti on the pole, Carl Henderson on his outside, Sean Comedy down on the inside of row 2, Josh Lanson to his outside, Aaron Watkins, the old-timer guy that made his return this season, and the number 71 lines up on row 6 alongside him. Christopher Oliver will line up beside him, and I'm not sure if we're going around more than once or not.
Definitely going around twice. Lights off now, but we should be getting one green flag running here in just a second. And man, I got to throw a little love to some of the broadcast guys, man. They are looking up front there. I mean, you got 2nd, 4th, and 6th. I mean, they've got the first 3 in that top row lined up, huh?
Yeah, they do. They've just like nose to tail around the track. I mean, and I've got a feeling that's going to be the place to be, is that outside line. Don't you think, Adam?
It's going to be hit or miss. I mean, you're going to get a little bit of a run on the outside, but I mean, I think the passing is going to be on the bottom. I think people are going to drop down to the bottom and make the passes work.
All right, we'll see. Here we go. Ready to go green flag racing. They are off to the races, and Blake Ziti jumps out to a quick lead, but I guess he jumped the lead, and so now he's dropped back, and that's going to allow Carl Henderson to take off and lead the field around the track. Blake Ziti will I guess he'll start regrouping himself. I'm trying to watch him as we look at the Ghostfire media broadcasters of Henderson, Laston, and Oliver running up front and taking them around the track for the first lap.
Yeah, man, we're sitting here, we're taking a look. You know, you're top 5, 6 on single file, now 7th. We're taking a look here. Anthony Schrillo on the outside in that Joker car. He takes over the spot here over the number 43 of David Wright, and he'll set his sights on the Guitar Addict sponsor, Tim St. Jean, as they come around and go across the stripe.
Yeah, St. Jean did not have a good starting position tonight. Usually he has a real good starting position, but tonight, I don't know if he had troubles getting around this track, or maybe he doesn't agree with this track in that Guitar Addict number 6.
You know, I gave it a little break there. I wanted to see if Adam was going to throw a little love out there. Kind of quiet tonight there, Adam. But we're taking a look here. Oh, and there's a wreck.
One car, 2 cars.
Oh, 43 upside down, flipping and spinning. And is that John Gordon? Is he driving that car?
John Gordon is a 19 car.
Did he take over that car? This one. That's what I'm asking.
The 43 car is driven by D.W. Wright.
Oh, unfortunate wreck for him.
Which I don't remember the D.W. Wright guy. I think he's one of the newer guys.
He is. I think he signed up a good little bit ago, but he finally joined a race with us last week, and he looked pretty solid out there. But let's go ahead. Let's see if we could get another look here. Let's go to the blimp view and take a look. And the 86 and 71 get into each other. He comes down, catches the 43. 71. Oh, Mikey Keller just goes to the inside and squeaks past him. Good move there by Mikey.
Okay, under caution here at USA International Speedway, beautiful Lakeland, Florida. We're about 35 miles away from the west side of Orlando, Florida. So if you're ever out in Orlando, stop down at beautiful Lakeland. There's nothing here.
Orlando? Where's Orlando at? How close is that to Daytona?
Orlando is
2 hours.
No. Orlando is 50 miles from Daytona Beach.
An hour. There you go. It's a 2-hour drive from Tampa to Daytona. That's what it was.
2.5 hours from Tampa is 2.5 hours from Daytona Beach.
Hey, so Joe just wanted to throw out there the 50 jumped the start, so he had to back off, which is the start of that. The reasoning for the start of his issues. I don't know the rules, so obviously that was the admin's call.
The rule is on the first start you go on green, and I believe he jumped it and went by himself instead of waiting for the green.
Right. I'm really talking about the penalty for it, but I mean obviously the admins they've got it taken care of. And then Joe also said the 43 gave Flipper a run score there, Randy, huh?
Yeah, I believe the Russian judge gave that a 8.3.
That was a pretty good score.
Yeah, it was a good flip there. I like the way the car came down. It looked good to me.
Harvey said he's going to need a puke bucket and change his pants after that one.
Especially if he's in VR.
Oh, better give me a bucket. I think I'm going to be sick.
I'd be lying. If I was in VR, I'd probably just have to close my eyes. I don't think I could do it. I probably would puke.
I'm trying to get the VR to work, but me and Adam and Joe talk about it. I think I'm going to have to settle for a monitor.
You know, the best part, the funniest part is we do, they call it kind of like heat training, and it's not exactly what you think, but we do like Humvee training, stuff like that, and they do it simulated. And it puts you in a room that surrounds you, and it looks like you're in the middle of the desert, but it's like a giant simulator, right? And we had one that actually flipped on us, and it made me throw up. And I've never been motion sickness, but I guess just being in that situation and surrounded by that, it screwed with my psyche. It made me throw up. Now, luckily I was outside. It took it a little bit for me to get it out, but yeah, it was pretty wild.
Oh boy! All right, so I believe the cars are lining up. Yeah, we're lining up. Go green next time by. This time it's going to be Carl Henderson down on the inside, Josh Laston on his outside. Christopher Oliver will be on the inside of row 2. Blake Z, he is outside net 50. Row 3, it's going to be Sean Comedy in the 40 and Gary Winters in the 66. Row 5, it's Tim St. Jean in the 6th, and Anthony Chiarello to his outside in the 5:29. We're going back racing here in beautiful Lakeland, Florida. Pace car pulls off. Here we go, stacking them up, and right off the bat, there goes Carl Henderson out to a 1-2 car length lead over his teammate, Josh Laston. They'll dive themselves down into turn number 1 and head towards the back straightaway. A good battle with Blake Ziti looking to the outside of Chris Oliver. He'll look to the inside, dives the outside, trying again as Oliver dives to the bottom of the track as they dive off of turn number 4 and head towards the start-finish line to complete lap 10 or 11.
Yeah, right now, Blake Ziti really gave the 14 a run for his money, but now the 14, Chris Oliver, he's able to get a little bit of a run, get a little bit of a space between he and Blake Ziti, and he's setting his sights here on his teammate, the 18 of Josh Laston. You're on board right now with Chris Oliver. As you take a look, he runs up below that yellow line, probably helping him turn that Legends car through that corner.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. He's running a consistent line. That's one thing I'm watching about him. He's running a very consistent line around the track. He's right now, though, he seems like he's trying to hold up Blake Ziti. Watching that mirror as Ziti is working all over the back end of that car. Ziti gets a good run off of turn number 4. He sticks the car in the quarter panel underneath him, underneath Oliver, and Oliver will drift up this time. He'll have no choice but to give way to the 50, but the 50 loses it coming off of turn number 2.
I'll say one thing I can't confirm. There was some talk. They were saying that Chris, because of the battling going on there amongst teammates for points, he was going to mute himself during the race. But I can't confirm he is not muted in their Discord.
Is he screaming and yelling?
I think it was morely so he doesn't give anything up to his teammates about any kind of strategy.
That's a good move. I believe that's probably a good move. Sometimes I want to mute you guys.
I feel like you want to mute me a lot there, Randy.
Just kidding. All right, so the guy really making the most moves out here is probably Blake Ziti and Anthony Chiarello. Chiarello is trying to work on the back of that number 66 of Gary Winters. Chiarello's looking inside and outside out there, so want to keep an eye on Anthony Chiarello through this race. He's run really well on these type of tracks, and he'll probably run really well on this one as well.
Now, I wonder if there's something out there. One guy that ran really well the last time we were on a track like this was, he's currently sitting in 9th place. He's worked his way up, didn't qualify again. I don't know for what reason. Sorry, I had to read a comment. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But it's excuse me, it's Cody Leland. Last time we were at a track like this, he was one of those guys. He always brought it up underneath that yellow line. It helped him turn his car. And he was fighting for the lead till his internet dropped, or he dropped out of the race because of internet issues. So it'll be interesting to see as he fights his way through this pack.
Yeah, Leland has been very fast on this type of tracks. Actually, he's been fast on most of the tracks, but he did excel on this type of track last time. And right now we're running pretty much a conga line around the track. The only one trying to make a move really is Chiarello. Chiarello has looked around every way to get around the number 40 of Sean Comedy, running on that outside groove, trying to get around him. He'll have to tuck back in line, but as he tucks back in line, now he's looking to the inside as they head towards turn number 1 to complete lap 19.
Yeah, right now, these guys are running that hook in that bottom groove. Some of them might run a little bit higher middle on entry, trying to get a little bit more speed, and they'll arc it and drop down to the center of the corner a little bit later on, and to get a little bit better exit and a little bit speed. So that's what that's the line I would be running, and it looks like a few guys are running it. Christopher Oliver's been using that technique, and he's caught Josh Laston. He's right there on his rear bumper.
Yeah, he's right there. He's working on him, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get around him.
I mean, being there.
Yeah, he just lost it, and that allowed that 50 close right up on the back bumper of him. And we've got yellow on the track. Caution out on the speedway. on lap number 21.
Being there and being able to pass is two different things in this track.
Yeah.
It looks like the preferred line for passing is going to be below. Looks like the 43 is involved with this accident as well.
And he was involved in the last one. So once again, the 43 D.W. Wright, who is 4 laps down currently right now. We'll talk about the guys that are a lap down at least. Aaron Watkins is 1 lap down. I mean, Aaron Watkins. David DeParis in that Chia car is 3 laps down.
It gets me every time, man. Hey, real quick. So we're taking a look at the wreck here. You see the 43 as they are coming into turn 3. Looks down on the inside, gets into the bottom of Mikey Keller, hits him, and then hits him again, and then hits him again. Mikey he was the pinball machine there. David Wright, unfortunate wreck there, having a rough night tonight.
Wonder what he did. Wonder what he did to make everybody mad at him. Any idea?
I
knock around like that.
I mean, I could tell you what he did to make me just genuinely want to root for the man, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah,
Adam, you know.
I know. I do know.
You know as well.
I do know. I'm just not going to say anything about it.
Hey, so the funny thing, the whole thing that you said about muting people in the chat, Joe said he would love to mute me after last night's comment. That was a good comment. That was funny.
So for everybody that doesn't know, we were racing last night, and in our team chat, we were discussing things, and next thing you know, somebody asked for a black flag to be cleared, and Blake did it in the blink of an eye, and then Joe's like, "Man, you're really quick to the draw there," and then what does Larry go?
Well, at the end of the race, they started talking about it again. And I believe it might have been Joe or Justin, but one of them had said, "Blake, you were really fast tonight." And I had made the comment of, "Yeah, not only was he fast on the track, but he was the fastest admin in the pack too." And that got Joe a good one. So I got a good reaction out of him. Hey, Justin, I appreciate you sticking up for me, man. He said, "Don't let Joe bully you." Justin, man, don't nobody bully me, my man. I don't let people bully me.
No bully.
Nah, that's that Irish blood in me. If you could, in Randy's defense, if you could hear me during some of our races at the way I talk, you'd understand.
Yes.
I'm not. I like to think I'm a nice guy, though.
You are. You actually are a really nice guy.
I like to think so.
I don't care what Johnny says about you. You're a nice guy.
Well, that's a different topic for a different day. Friday. We can talk about that Friday.
Sorry, guys. I was answering my phone.
Oh man, that was a good one. Sorry, I ran into you. I was answering my phone.
Oh, Justin, why did you have to make that comment, man?
Hey, we're going back to green flag racing. The pace car lights are out. We're going to stack them back up. Carl Henderson still leading, and he's on the inside of row 1. Outside of him is Josh Lashton in the 18. Row 2 is Christopher Oliver and Blake Z. Row 3 is Anthony Chiarello. Shows up for the first time in the top 5. And to his outside, it is Sean Comedy. Row 3, or 4, excuse me. I'm looking at these guys.
Hey, I want to point out real quick before we go back to green flag racing, I think Justin let Blake win because, as he just pointed out, he picked Blake to win the race in the podcast, and then he just said he was fine with second. So, conspiracy.
That's funny. Hey, look at this. Blake Ziti is really working on the outside of Chris Oliver. They're side by side. A great battle there as they go down the back straightaway. Oliver he's good. He's going to slide up inside and knock the 50 car away. And the 50 gets into Anthony Chiarello, and Chiarello's up into the wall. Wow.
Sent it in just a tad bit too hard there to just try and stay underneath him. He had to do what he could.
I want to point out, my favorite thing about these races and broadcasting these races are the fans out there that comment. And Miss Joyner is one of my favorite people because she does not hesitate to try to embarrass her kid. So she threw out the Go Mama's Man Boy, number 14. So always good to see.
That's my baby. That's my boy. Go, Mister, go, boy, go.
So we're looking at the blip view here. Obviously, we pretty much seen it in real time. The 14 on the inside, 50 comes down, they touch. He catches the 50, catches. I can't remember the Guitar Addict sponsored car.
That is Tim St. Jean, or was it the other one, which would be the 19 of John Gordon?
I believe that was Tim St. Jean. I believe that was Tim St. Jean because Tim St. Jean drives the pink and black car.
Yes, he does.
Is he pink and black for you tonight?
He's pink and black here for me tonight. We can see that paint scheme.
He is, definitely.
Harvey said Tipper's going to flare. Harvey, I hate to say it, man. As much as they might flare, man, this isn't IVRL, so I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah, we're more of a friends racing friends. There's no money on the line. This is just all about fun.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I want to throw something out there. Carl Henderson is having a phenomenal race right now, and after last night, I feel like he needs it. I feel like he had a rough night last night in the trucks.
He did. And you know, I think he had some trouble with. Was it with Adam?
No, it was with Ross. Him and Ross.
I knew it was one of our teammates.
Yeah, he got into him with that. It was a racing incident. Ross was running more of the higher low groove, and he was running middle to low groove and got a little loose. And then Ross was expecting him to go up a little bit further at the track, but he wasn't because he got a little loose there. They just tapped, and then from there it just spiraled. He got, I think, about 2 or 3 more wrecks, and that was out of his control. And it's whenever you're the pinball, you're not having a nice race, and it's sometimes it's just nicer just to park your truck and walk away.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just the easier route. You get frustrated, exactly like Harvey just said. We all know how drivers can get, and at the end of the day, I've said it I don't know how many times, competition's competition. You're going to be competitive. As much as you may say we're doing this for fun, you're going to get a little bit of an attitude when just things ain't going right, and it just seems like you're the pincushion for the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you remember when Ed was the guy that always got into all the trouble in the TNT division?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very well.
Ed couldn't stay out of it. Ed finally gave up, and I was like, I'm done with this. I'll be an admin for it.
I don't blame him. I would have, too. I feel that way sometimes lately, too. But anyways, they're going back to green flag racing. Carl Henderson is the leader of the race at lap 32. Josh Laston is to his outside. Chris Oliver on the inside of row 2. Sean Comedy is on his outside. Row 3, it's Gary Winters and John Gordon for the first time in the number 19 Guitar Addict sponsored car. We'll go back to green flag here in just a second.
Harvey Abrams is back here pulling for David DeParis and the Chester Cheeto in the back.
Does he realize that's the Chia car that's 2 laps down?
And my wheel fell off, guys. My wheel fell off. My wheel fell off, guys.
I tell you what, we've had some good ones. The one last night I was looking at my phone when he ran into the back. That was a good one. That one's up there too, as well as the back of the seat fell off.
But it was like nonchalant. Sorry, I was looking at my phone.
Oh boy!
Sometimes, man, underdogs got to stick together. I love it, Harvey.
Here we go, jumping out to a quick lead. It is Carl Henderson, but he's not alone, as Lassen was staying right there with him. As we got caution once again, we're breeding again here at Lakeland International Speedway. We got breeders. We are in the middle of Florida. That's the way it is out here.
Well, that was...
Is the Gators going to come on the track?
No.
To be there.
Hey, you know what? Actually, they one of the largest Gators in the state of Florida was not far from this track.
Well, I mean, I see the lakes and stuff on the outside of it here as we pan and blimp load my extra monitors here. I can see the lakes there. I mean, and there's got to be a swampland close by too. I mean, guarantee there's some gators somewhere around there.
So does anybody know? Has anybody seen where this incident was?
No.
Yep, I got it now.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. All right, let's take a look here. Let's go TV1. We gotta do something a little different here. Nah, I like TV2. All right, so we're taking a look at the 71 as they come down through the corner. Gets run into by the 50, puts the 71 down. The 50 gets spun, hits that inside wall. Rough night for Blake Ziti, one of our pole setter.
Yeah, had a good run going, and now nothing.
Justice said, nice flex there, Adam, on my extra monitors.
That's right, man. I'll have VR tomorrow though, so I'll be trying that out to see if I like that. I could have said I could say I have one of those nice 49-inch 4K widescreen Super Max ones.
Did you guys see the Eric Jones's setup that he posted?
I don't know who Eric Jones is.
Yeah, that's one of those 49-inch widescreens.
Yeah, it looked really cool. Yeah. I'm surprised his dog wasn't sitting in his lap. The dog doesn't seem to leave him at all.
I don't know. Who's Eric Jones?
Eric Jones drives the number 43 for Petty.
Yeah, he just swapped from Petty. He was in the 20
So you guys are talking about the race last night.
Yeah, we're talking about the dirt racing from last night.
Okay. No, I missed that. I meant to watch the highlights today, though. I might do that on my way down.
A 3-second highlight, so that's about it from what NASCAR posted.
Yeah, I heard. Actually, Joe Logano was a little upset after the race, which is I can't understand that. But
well, I mean, you're probably disappointing your sponsors, and you want to go out there and have a good showing.
Yeah, but it's virtual.
Again, man.
I mean,
that is a racer's mentality. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer in. I mean, I grew up racing dirt bikes and four-wheelers and stuff, and honestly, part of the fun is being up front. If you're just out, we breed this generation of, do it for fun. As long as you're having fun. Having fun is winning races, and if I'm not winning races, it's really not that fun getting my butt kicked all the time.
Well, Larry, don't worry about it.
Competing for it.
And that's part of the work, and that's why that is some of the fun. Like I said, you gotta that whole theory of just do it for fun. All right? Fun goes out the window when you try your best and you just don't know why you can't.
Hey, trust me, you guys know me, and I'm running back in the back, and I'm finding every trouble I can find that I can possibly find, and having a hard time, and it's frustrating coming from a guy that used to win a lot of races, and now I can't win nothing. So
new breed of drivers, man, we're faster.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding, Randy. You were smoking me last night.
Joe Dinsmore is an older guy. He's been around this thing, and he's smoking a lot of these guys out here. So
no way. I thought Joe was like 35, 36 years old.
No, he's older than that. Trust me.
No, never mind.
All right, here we go. We're back to green flag racing. Carl Henderson jumps out to a 2-car length lead over Josh Laston. And then it's a side-by-side battle for the third place position as now Sean Comedy comes alive and goes around Chris Oliver. And then it's another side-by-side battle back there between John Gordon and Gary Winters. Winters trying to hold off John Gordon as Gordon worked on the outside, but Gordon will have to relinquish that spot. Now we're a single file around the track.
Yeah, these guys are looking really good out here. This thing, once they get into this single file mode, you see there's still a little bit of battling going on out there, but they'll start setting at a pace and hopefully just settle in here as we're on lap 41 of 100. And right now, I do believe Carl has led every lap of this race so far, and caution's going to come back out.
Yes, caution is back out on the track, and one car is up on its side and rolling around. We got a few cars were involved in that one.
Yeah, this one was a good one, and we got a good flip in this one.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got into the wall and was up and over.
Oh yeah, we got a really good flip in this one. Randy, we're
going
on board with this one.
I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see how good this one is.
We're going on board with this one here in a minute. All right, so we see the 02 just coming out of the corner, hits the wall. collection to the wall, hits the 9. They hit the 8, goes on his lid. You see, I believe that's the 43, tried to avoid it, 71, and just a lot of cars getting caught. But holy cow, what a ride by the 8.
Yeah, Manzo was like just
That's
swinging around.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And like I said, what we're going to have to do here, we're going on board with the 8. We're going to have to see this from his point of view.
We got the leaders coming in for pit road as well, guys.
Yeah, I see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are on the pit road right now.
Yeah, it's actually surprising.
I hope anybody watching this broadcast in VR does not puke. Woo!
Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! That
What a
is
ride.
something else. He was all over the place, just upside down, and finally came to a rest of the wall.
We're taking a look at our leader here in the pits. Now, it makes me wonder, was this a scheduled fuel stop or what? You know what? While we have a second here, once they get done with this race
Wow,
off
look
pit
at this.
road,
Chris
wow!
Oliver came out
for
second
wide.
and ran into his teammate trying to get out of there.
No,
Chris
that was
Oliver
loud.
not playing tonight. He wants to win a race.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were 4 wide coming out of pit road
Yeah,
right
They
there.
was. Hey, guys, let's pull Carl in real quick and see how he's feeling about this race tonight. Hey, Carl, it's Larry, Adam, and Rainey in the booth, man. You got a copy?
I got you. Hey, guys.
You know, you got a different tone of voice here tonight than you did last night, man. How's the race going?
It's awful so far. Last night was great. Tonight's just bad.
yeah, sure.
It's a lot of pressure on me tonight.
Yeah.
No, I mean, things are great. I mean, the car's running really well, and my teammates right behind me was really helping. So it's been a fun night.
Hey, can I tell you something, Carl? You've got Chris, your teammate, right behind you. He basically just made a crazy move coming off pit road to make sure he beat everybody else. He was almost going to beat you.
Yeah.
I would watch my mirror because he's looking like he's looking for blood tonight, man.
Yeah, we were just talking about the pit exit there on the radio and how Chris was cheering as he beat Josh off. It was tight on the exit there, and I knew I could go straight, but it was when we got to the corner there with the grass. I was like, okay, guys, you have to be somewhere to go.
Well, good luck, man. That was it's been a good run so far. So good luck in holding off your teammate there, because I think he's coming for you.
Yeah, we'll see how I go.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
I want to point out, no love given from Adam. No, giving him some good luck. Hey, Tammy Joyner said, "Hey, hot Carl. Carl, I'm so sad I missed that comment before we kicked you out."
What was that?
Miss Joyner said, "Hey, hot Carl."
Hot Carl? What?
Hey, man, I just relay messages.
He's got some lovers out there? What?
They keep it in the team.
Hey, I mean, now, and she always roots for the 14 and says that's the mama's boy. I'm just saying. We'll have to talk about this Friday night. We'll have to talk about this Friday night with Carl.
He is,
She said that's his nickname, LOL.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something to do with Columbus, North Carolina.
Well, I want to point out that if that's his nickname, I feel like he gave it to himself.
Yeah.
So we got a new leader, didn't pick Cody Leland into 75 as he puts a little bit of a gap here on the 529. Anthony Shirillo, and just behind them, Tim St. Jean.
Yeah, we've got new leaders out front, a new look to the front of the pack. Cody Leland, who started the very end of the pack. He's the mover of the night. He started 19th on the grid. Now he leads the field. And Chiarello is trying to reel him in as they run off of turn number 2 down that back straightaway. Actually, yeah, down the back straightaway. I was looking for the line, but there was no line.
Chiarello is looking fast here.
Could you imagine if Anthony Chiarello can pull one out?
Could it be tonight be his night?
He's on the outside right now.
Yeah, Carl Henderson is working on the inside.
New fastest lap, and it was Anthony Chiarello.
Holy mackerel. Chiarello may be the man of the night. We're at lap 50. We've got quite a few laps still left to go, but right now, he's the man on the move, looks to the inside.
Crossover.
Yeah, the crossover move looks to the inside. He's side by side.
And he's
into
gonna
third
take
along.
it.
Anthony Sorello is our new leader at Lakeland International Speedway. Look at this, but here comes Leland back on the inside, doing the crossover move there. He looks down. As long as they keep doing this, that's going to allow Carl Henderson to catch up, so they need to figure out what they're going to do. Otherwise, they're going to have a trunk full of a 31, a 13, and a 14, and maybe even a 6 and a 40.
And another new fastest lap, this time from Gary Winters. But you're right, as much as these guys run side by side, it's going to allow this other group to catch them. But man, do they look fast. And what I love about this race right now, both guys giving each other a lot of room out there.
Yeah, they are definitely giving a little respect and love to each other for sure. And the bad thing is, Chiarello, even though he's got around on the back straightaway, he's been able to lead on the back straightaway, he has not led a lap around the start-finish line. But this time, I think he has found his mark, as he will get across the start-finish line first. So he will lead a lap, and I believe that's one of the first laps he's led under green this season. I'm sure you're checking the stats as I've said that. And as I'm looking at it, looked like Josh Lassen got into the back of the 40 car. Sean Comedy got a little bump from behind.
Well, your closed circuit
he
race.
just gave him the tip, I think. Just a tip.
I was going to say it, but I knew one of you guys would say it anyway.
Well, there's been a couple of comments out here, that's been made, and I've refrained from my jokes. This is PG-13, so we're just. I figured I'd leave it alone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
By the way, there's these little lakes. Adam talked about these little lakes nearby. You guys want to go skinny dipping? After a while, we'll go skinny dipping.
Again, I'll leave that one alone. hey, Justice said, "Here comes Carl, though. Here, kitty."
Yeah. Carl, them, they have about 14 laps newer, fresher tires than the other guys. So, they said tires matter here. So, let's see if Carl and Chris can move it up and get past these guys.
Well, and I want to point out, I'm a big, person on the times, right? Looking at the lap times from, we'll go off of this lap right here as they start clicking in. Anthony Chiarello is not much slower than Carl or Chris Oliver. Carl ran a 24.299, and Anthony Chiarello ran a 24.407. So he's a little faster, but not a ton, I would say.
No, he's definitely not.
But he is catching them. I mean, it shows right here he's catching Cody Leland.
Yeah, he's getting around Cody Leland. He'll drive to that inside, but they're side by side. That'll help Anthony Chiarello to drive away a little bit. And it looks like Henderson has a little help with drafting, if that even matters in these cars. I don't think it really does, but if this was a super speedway, it might. But now Henderson sets his sight on trying to catch up to Anthony Chiarello. Chiarello's not used to being in this position, so, who knows? Maybe Chiarello's going to put up a major fight once the 31 gets up to him. We'll find out here in just a couple laps for sure.
Well, what I'm hoping is he's caught some of the broadcast that we've done. He starts to just relax a little bit. The big thing is to understand, losing one spot's not going to lose you the race. We're at 61 of 100 laps, but causing an incident, big accident, could cost you the entire race.
Could you imagine if Chiarello actually got bumped by Henderson, and then Chiarello took out every one of the closed circuit guys in one swoop?
I mean, are you trying to come up with a Talladega Nights scenario here?
I guess so. As Carl Henderson's looking to try to get around him.
It looks like Anthony's kind of moved up a little bit his line. He's not hugging it completely. Gives him a little bit better corner exit. Can kind of flow through the corners. He's still protecting the bottom line up until this corner.
Yeah, he left it open enough there. Yeah, and it allowed Carl to get up underneath them. But like I said, you see right there, that's what I want to see from Anthony Cirillo. He's letting him have room, and he's not squeezing him down, and that'll hopefully keep them from bumping into each other. But as they run into left traffic, number 11.
Yeah, it's Henderson's leading, and whoa, almost. We almost had Christopher Oliver get into Anthony Cirillo, but here comes Sean Comedy down. Yeah, Comedy's coming down underneath Oliver. Going to try to take that second position from him as they go into the turn. They're side by side for all the way from third to fifth right now.
Woo! He gets a little loose. That 14 driving the wheels off that Legends car as he does a cross-up move. And now his teammate, the 18, gives him a little love and pushes him up the track.
Yeah, he did. And it looks like Cirillo's maybe thinking about maybe making it 4 wide here.
What?
Because Winters is looking for it. Man, they're bumping off each other out here tonight.
Yeah, that bump. Oh!
That bump cost Gary Winters a round.
Oh, and caught Cody Leland.
Leland has found a lot of the action tonight as well.
That was a wild ride right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
Rewind this on my end so I can
Yeah, Gary, I think I might have got Indy. I'm sorry. So.
All right, so we're going to take a quick look. We're going to do a chase view here. As we come back to our race, we're going to follow Gary Winters. And coming down, he goes down below that line. And he starts to come up, but Anthony was right there. And he hits him and then slides up the track. And as you see, the 75 really didn't have much to go.
It looks like when Gary went down even further, Anthony kind of changed his line and kind of went with them through the corner, but Gary went too far down and had to come back up onto the track. When he did, he just didn't have the room to do it anymore.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. It just looked like he got the flat of the track and it didn't agree with the car.
And that incident right there obviously just unfortunately cost two people. Anthony was not involved. I mean, he was obviously, but it didn't hurt him too bad.
No, he just went on pit road and got tires. Him as well as Tim St. Jean, they both got tires.
And here's your leader again, the 31 of Carl Henderson. Now,
look there. Carl Henderson's leading? I can't believe it.
Now, it's been said a lot through here, and especially from Joe. And I'll say one thing. Joe ran some practice laps here, and if anybody I'm going to listen to when it comes to tires, it's going to be Joe. So I'm not going to argue with him. If he says tires matter here, Anthony's going to have a lot fresher tires. Can he work his way back through this field? Because he will have almost, 20 lap fresher tires in these guys.
But he's starting 11th on the grid. I mean, that's a long ways to go.
Is it, though? In the grand scheme of things, with 30 laps, if tires are that big of a difference, think of the Cup race on the last Sunday. I was running horrible. Car was crazy loose. I took a pit stop before everybody else, get fresh tires, come out, and next thing you know, I'm running a second faster than the leaders until they come in and get tires. So how much difference does it make?
I think it's going to be difficult to make those tires work in traffic. Right now, the bottom line is if the person in front of you is doing that, nobody's shown that they can drive on the outside past the other person. They can drive on the outside and get a lower exit and then go underneath the next person, but if the other person is pretty good at protecting their position without truly blocking, then it's going to be hard to make those new tires work.
Yeah, I agree too. I think that's about what we're going to see.
I'm not going to discount them or discredit them. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, get those new tires, and drive the wheels off of it.
And Joe said 0.2-ish, and obviously we've literally just been seeing that. So again, I'm going to come back with the whole thought process of Anthony right now in 11th. The gap from where he's at once they line up around 2.5 seconds. So I think he can make up that time, especially if these guys start getting racy up front.
I hope so. I really hope so that he can make it back up there. It would be awesome to see him do it. But we'll just have to wait and see. We're going back to green flag racing. right now, as Carl Henderson is your leader over Sean Comedy, and they are making their way around the track, and the caution comes out once again. Not sure where that was at.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look. See what we can find.
Timothy St. Jean's coming on the pit road or something. He's slow
Yes,
off the
you
back
are
stretch.
correct. I got you right here. So it is going to be the 6th car. And as we click play here, we see St. Jean gets in the back of the 39, gets sideways, comes down into Cody Leland, and then slides up to the wall and hits. So I just unfortunately ran in the back of Mikey Keller. And
St. Jean hit that wall with a ton of force. That Guitar Addict Chevrolet did not like hitting that wall that way.
is the Legends car a Chevrolet?
Well, I'm calling it Chevrolet. I like Chevrolet, so I'm just calling it Chevrolet. Hey, I'm a sponsor of the car. Doesn't matter.
You know what?
You can put whatever stickers on it you want.
Yeah,
Like, they just came out the new super late models, and I got sticker packages from like the 80s cars all the way up to now.
Here comes the 31.
I did a fake out.
He did. He dropped down like he was going to. Came right back up, and there you see everybody. They looked like they were going to go. Everybody kind of followed, and they stayed out. And
We got 2 coming in though, Gary Winters, and I can't see the second one.
you got Gary Winters. I mean, maybe that might be Blake Ziti there. That is Blake Ziti.
And you know, he's had a tough break tonight. You know, he started so good, and now he just went from bad to worse throughout the race.
Joe, I agree with that. The front end does look like a Prowler. A very
Or is he
small version of the Prowler, but yes.
Is it the Prowler / PT Cruiser?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. PT Cruiser. That's what I was thinking. It looks like kind of like a
back
PT
end.
Cruiser.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to have one of these things. These things are freaking cool.
PT Cruiser, you're a loser.
I'd drive these little Legends cars everywhere. I'd love to go drive this to work.
Man, put a little Hayabusa engine in this thing.
Hey, why we gotta say, have you guys ever seen the Hayabusa smart cars? Things are nuts. Insane. If you've never seen it, Google it. It's crazy.
Well, I've learned something tonight.
What's that?
The Hayabusa smart car. I
Those
never heard of that.
little smart
Telling
cars,
you.
man, those things look weird. They look like the as a kid I played with the little penny racer cars. And you put a little penny on the back of it, wind it backwards, it does a wheelie. That's what those little smart cars look like to me.
There actually is a guy here in the Daytona Beach area that does have the little wind-up thing on the back of the car.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's funny as heck. He drives down the road and you see him. He's got the winder spinning as he's driving down the road.
I feel like you need one of those, Randy.
No, I would not fit in one of those things.
There was a neighbor when I was living up in Maryland that was like down the street from me. He had a red Volkswagen Beetle with the little winder off the back of like the little toy little wind up. It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, that's the way this one is. He's
Joe-
got a little wind-up thing in it.
Joe said just buy a classic Mini and modify it. Joe, hello, my name is Larry Patrick. I'm a soldier in the United States Army, which means I am poor.
Yeah, my lieutenant colonel has a Mini Cooper.
You know what? You don't get rich until you retire, like Adam is about to, and then he starts getting that check every month from the government.
And then gets another job.
Yeah.
But see, then he's going to have to get another job. He's going to have to continue to work.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, here we go in green flag racing. Carl Henderson jumps out to the lead once again, and we got a great battle for second, as now Josh Lassen is trying to battle around the number 40 of Sean Comedy. Sean Comedy work on that outside groove, trying to hold off that 18, and he's doing a heck of a job as he will clear around and set his sights now on that number 31 through the turn.
So hear me out on this. You see the 14. Chris Oliver, he's been racing really hard, been pretty aggressive, clean but aggressive. He's got to be racing hard because right now, for him to get second in points, he's got to finish ahead of Carl. He's got to beat Carl, so he's got to make up these spots here.
Carl's not gonna let him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think so too. I think Carl's just on another planet right now, trying to get away from him. They're breeding caution. Hey, one thing I will point out that we have not seen John Gordon upside down for this race. So
Well,
How can we see him go upside down tonight? That's what we need to figure out.
commentator's curse. Don't worry, you just jinxed him.
last week he was in the weeds, and this week we're hoping he's not upside down.
All right, I got the wreck here. I thought it was back here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's hit the pause here and bring you guys back. And we got the 8 car, the 02, and the 8 just came up into him. The 8 comes up, hits the 71. 71 gives a good flip. Let's watch 71 here with his. How do you say it? Pirouette?
Pirouettes.
Pirouettes. I'm not a fancy person either.
Pirouettes is it's a ballet term, as I told you. All the little ballet dances, you got to do that. You go down. Never mind.
I apologize. I am uncultured. I grew up in the great state of Ohio, man.
But you have kids, right?
I do. Neither one of them are in ballet. But we're looking again real quick. The 02, yeah, the 02 just come up. The 8 tried to avoid him, but it honestly, from the blimp view, it looked like he may have lost a little bit of control. Hard to tell, honestly. That's a ruling for the admins to make, not for me.
It looked kind of a racing incident there, I thought.
I mean, sounds good to me.
We'll just tell that.
Let's go.
But we're not the admins, so it doesn't really matter what we say.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters with us is what we call on the track. And right now, there was single file at USA International Speedway. We have completed 81 laps here at the Speedway on this beautiful Thursday night here in Florida. It's a balmy night, I will tell you that. We are in the low 80s still during the night here at the track.
So 81 of 100 laps. Carl's looking good. Can't wait to see the ending of this race. You can't get enough of Randy's voice or my terrible jokes or not hearing Adam really talk at all. Join us Friday night for the podcast live. I believe now that we're with the restream, we'll be streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Or catch it, if you don't want to look at our ugly mugs, catch it on Spotify. It does go on Spotify, depending how intoxicated I get, is if it goes up by 11 o'clock or you see it the next day.
Like last weekend.
And then Cup race Sunday night. Adam, where's the track at? Oh, it's Bristol Dirt. I forgot. They're practicing tomorrow night when I'll be in the.
We're practicing tonight. They're doing a mock race tomorrow night.
That's the mock race tomorrow night when the broadcast is going on.
And if you don't want to race on Sunday night and you're down here in the Florida area, stop by Traders Nightclub in New Smyrna Beach. I'll be playing out there from about 2 o'clock until 8 o'clock evening on Sunday afternoon with Psychoustic. So come out and hear some good rock and roll acoustic done acoustically.
Or watch it on YouTube, or Facebook.
Yeah, you can do that. If I
do.
Stream it live, I'll do that. But hey, we're going back to Green Flag Racing. Carl Henderson now has Sean Comedy to his outside. Comedy going to have to hold off that number 18 of Josh Laston. Laston looking to the inside of him as they go down the turn, and they're looking almost making it 3 wide as we see the number 75 of Cody Leland now showing back up in the picture as he's setting his sights on Josh Laston's car. And we've got that 40 of Comedy looking inside, outside, trying to find a way to get around that number 31 of Carl Henderson as we complete lap 85. We've got 15 laps to go.
Hey, real quick, let's remember this. Oh, Cody just touches the back of the 18. Here comes the 529 and the 50.
They're 3 wide.
Remember,
he did.
75, 529 are on fresh tires.
Yep, the 529 is moving. Go for it, Adam.
Yeah, the 75 gave the 18 a good little push down the back straightaway. Then he pushed him in the corner. It propelled Josh and slowed him down, as you could tell. I mean, look at there's a hit. He's around. Blake Zedi's around.
Oh, he got into the side of the 529 and Anthony Chiarello. Chiarello's really looking for that line to get up there and challenge once again. I think he tasted a little bit of the front of the field and wants to taste it again.
Hey, let's just face it right now. That fresh tire is really showing something here. So he's on a tear. We'll find out. We're going to take a quick look at the wreck. As you see, the 75, I don't know if he slowed up, but Anthony caught him, tapped him, and then it just was everybody brake checking the 50, got to the side of the 529. Sorry, losing my train of thought. Squirrel. So, hey, Justin just threw out there, he said he can't wait to watch. He set the bar pretty high last week, so just saying, which he did.
He did. I'll tell you what. This is Scott Farrell. I am his brother, Justin's brother. This is Scott Farrell on This Morning News Network every week.
That was the most terrifying thing I've heard. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Thanks, Randy.
I mean, that's like Guilford Godfrey really got really messed up.
That is.
Tell you, that's exactly how Scott Farrell sounds, man.
I believe we may have Blake on the podcast this week, so polar opposites there should be entertaining, especially if you watched last week. Got all the stuff from Justin, so we get a chance to see what Blake has to say. If Blake joins us again, possible practice race. So
I have confirmed that Harvey has
have.
confirmed that he will be on the show tomorrow night.
I believe.
Abrams will be.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Harvey was the one that kept asking in the well, not really asking, but hey, if you guys need me, hey, if you guys want me.
No, that was Patrick Gaspar.
Oh, well, no, we don't want to talk to Pat. There can only be one Patrick in the and you know the podcast.
I'll take any of them. I don't care. They all run good.
I'm just
Although
kidding.
Patrick Gaspar had a terrible week last week, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't deserve, but Harvey had a great race going. So we'll go ahead and have Harvey.
Hey,
if we can't have Causey again.
One of our broadcasting partners, Nick, said he thinks he's going to cry now, Randy.
Why is that?
I believe for your impersonation there.
Oh, God. My Scott Farrell. Well, whatever.
Oh, wow.
Scott Farrell.
Wow, he's being spiteful, and we will no longer read Nick's comments.
What did he say?
He just said Patrick Gaspar can replace me. Wow.
Really?
I'll remember that, buddy. We're about to go green flag racing. Guess who just found a band of the podcast?
Let's see, will Nick be able to show up tomorrow night for the podcast?
Yeah, and on time. That's the real question. And on time.
On time. That's right. No, it's it's Nick that's the one who's definitely not on time.
Yeah,
he was the one that was blinking in and out last week. First we see this little picture of somebody, and then the next thing we see this guy pop up on the screen. Hey, look, it's Nick. So yeah, maybe we'll see him this week.
Hey,
maybe his voice has calmed down by then.
Maybe he'll have his voice back. We're gonna have.
No, he was actually he was trained very well last night or Tuesday night. He was in good form. He kept himself.
He's always in good form.
I came close to
Nick
saying,
makes it
holy
exciting.
schmoly.
Yeah, I know. I always wanted to just do it. Holy schmoly!
Oh, then Josh called him old.
Yeah,
hey, we're going green flag racing here. Let's get a look in the 14th. Looks to the inside right away. Anthony Chiarello.
Hey, we got 3 wide.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Anthony Chiarello may have just popped him out of his way.
Chiarello's running 5th back there, but look at this. As we've got that number 75 of Cody Leland looking to the inside of Comedy, as Comedy's still looking to try to get around the outside of Carl Henderson. And look at Leland. Leland to the inside, trying to get around our leader, Carl Henderson. Carl Henderson has not felt this much pressure the whole night, and Leland almost gets into the side of the 31. They're side by side down the back straightaway as they head towards turn number 3 and into 3. It's Leland still trying to work around. He will get around the number 31 of Carl Henderson. Carl Henderson will not lead this lap at 94. Wow.
Holy
3 wide.
cow. Yeah, 529, 18, and the 40, all 3 wide. As right now,
here comes Chiarello.
He wants this bad. Anthony Chiarello needs to go, and here following suit is the 14.
Wow. Josh Lassen is probably the one that's getting the worst end of the gig out tonight because he's got dropped all the way back to, I think, 5th or 6th.
He's going to blame us, guys.
Oh, look at this. We've got a yellow come out. That means we're going to have 2 people on the lining up side by side. Chiarello and Leland on the front row.
One of the admins from Aoll Racing posted Cody Leland power move. I mean, he definitely, obviously the faster car out there and was making it happen. And obviously, at this point, I mean, you're on fresher tires like that. You're going to try to make it happen sooner rather than later, especially with that 529 coming.
Yeah, and here's the main question, really, is we've got those 2 guys on fresh tires. They're going to start up front this time. Chiarello really wants to win a race. There's no doubt about it. Will he put that car in some suspicious places, or,
wild card,
ride it out,
man?
And hopefully try and conserve that 2nd place.
Yeah, we don't know. I think he's going to go for the win. I really think he'll go out for blood tonight.
There's the wreck. That's what I was looking for. Sorry it took me so long. That was painful. All right, here we go. And sorry, you guys are looking at a black screen.
Yeah, I was like, it's all black, man.
All right. Well, that's because our Nick. I know it's a black screen. That's because I was still rewinding. All right, so the 39 and the 43 get together. I'll let you guys call it. That was they touch. 43 goes around, brings out the caution.
Well, that is not good.
That's not what the leader wanted to see whatsoever.
No.
I tell you
the
what,
leader did not want to see. I don't know if Chiarello wanted to see that.
I tell you what,
I think Chiarello did.
I think Chiarello did, and I've raced against Anthony Chiarello. I have never raced against the 75. But if there's one guy, and especially with as fast as he's been, that I would not want to see on my rearview mirror right now, if I was Leland, it's the 529.
I believe Leland is one of these guys. I think Leland, I think we interviewed him one time, and I believe he actually has some short track experience in real life.
He does. And it's funny, I can send you a picture of his actual rig for this. He uses a Legend frame, and that's his entire rig. It's actually a Legends frame. Hey, Nick said, hey, you need me to come produce on Thursdays. Because he was looking at a black screen. Nick, you are more than welcome to come produce and call the race on Thursdays, man. I don't get paid for this anyway, so ain't no skin off my teeth.
Hey, no, I'm not going to give that away. I have one night of Nick, and that's enough for me.
I can move to Sunday night racing.
Technically, you got 2. You got a podcast night with them too every so often.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
No, I love running. Nick is full of energy. There's no doubt about it. But the problem is I'm old and I can't keep up with that.
You got to hone it down and.
He said, "Wow, that hurts, Randy." He said, "Wow, that hurts, Randy."
I'm old. I'm sorry. He's on fire. I'm trying to keep up. I'm like, golly, I'm old. I can't do this no more. Back 30 years ago, yeah, but I'm too old now. Now I'm just a voice. All right, we're going black. Black.
Woo!
Black. Talk about black.
See, look,
black
man,
screen.
he can't even talk. You got him flustered, Nick.
Blah, blah, blah.
Not his
All
problem,
right.
Nick said.
No, exactly. All right, green flag is getting ready to fly as the pace car falls off the track. Here we go. Cody Leland. And look at this 3 wide for second. Carl Henderson stuck his nose in between the 2 cars of the 529 and the 14. As look who is taking second place around. It is the the number 14 has now set his sights, now trying to get around the leader of Cody Leland. He's setting his sights on, but I don't know. I think Leland is off to the races right now.
Well, right now you've got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Those fresh tires really showing out. As we're looking at our top 3, they are running nose to tail, and it'll be interesting to see Leland trying to protect that inside, but the 14 looking on that outside. Can he make that outside work? Here comes the 529 inside.
529 is doing everything he can to get around that 14 car.
There he
Lap
is.
102 is on the book.
He's got that run.
He's got that run as they go down into the turn, but I believe that is the end of the race right there.
Yeah,
that's it.
We were
Cody
on the last lap.
Leland
Didn't even know.
will win the race and finishing second. His best finish of the season is Anthony Chiarillo, followed by Chris Oliver, Josh Lashton, and John Gordon, doing a great job finishing in 5th.
I'm going to need somebody to hunt down Anthony Chiarillo for me. He is not in Discord currently, and I'm going to need him in Discord.
Good luck with that.
Zeke, are you able to get in the racetrack, Randy?
Am I able to get in the racetrack?
No, race chat.
The chat.
So
Race chat?
normally Blake watches these things. I need Blake or somebody to give him a holler. Actually, you know what? Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually pull in our winner, and we'll start dialogue with him, and then I'm gonna talk to somebody.
No, I can't get in there.
I got it. I got it taken care of, guys. Don't worry. Let me chow. Here we go here and coming to us.
As he's looking for him, don't forget tomorrow night's podcast starts at 8 o'clock on YouTube and other forms as well as Discord. So join us tomorrow night for the Ghostfire Media podcast.
We lost Adam. Anyways, hey, Cody, it's Randy and Larry in the booth, man. You got a copy? Cody. Right now he's muted. Oh, we may not even better grab Cody. I see where Adam's at now. Cody. Well, you're getting a message from me on Facebook. I'll see you in a second. We're going to just kick Cody out of that real quick. Well, I mean, we don't have...
How does this happen? Everyone that's...
yeah, I mean, I have nobody right now. Let's... I'm going to pull in Christopher Oliver, our third place winner. Third place finisher.
Yeah, I just went down there and talked to these guys.
Well, we just got one in. Chris, man, it's Larry, Randy, and Adam in the booth, man.
Yo.
Good run for you tonight, buddy. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. I felt like the...
Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, do you have a way to get a hold of Anthony?
Through the phone.
Could you get a hold of him, try to get him to jump in Discord real quick so we could talk to him?
He doesn't have Discord, he just said.
Oh, I thought he's been in Discord before.
No. Shit. For some reason, he was, and then he lost it.
Shit. Damn it, he needs to get that shit back. All right, man.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, Larry.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Anthony really beat you off the corner even harder there.
Oh.
He did, yep. I was like, oh, wait, there... Hold on, that's Anthony right there beside me. I said, let me just keep a straight line. You know, I could have went down to fourth a little bit, but, you know, he ran a really good race, so.
I joined that conversation at the completely wrong time.
Could have went down on him. Could have gave Cody the tip. I decided not to. I got really close to him, and I could have got him a little loose, but I decided not to.
Which, by the way, I want to point out there, everybody just heard my conversation with Phil. You guys didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't catch any of that because I did jump out real quick. Anthony apparently does not have Discord, so we're not going to get to talk to him. But we get to...
I was going to invite him down to Traders this weekend because he lives in New Smyrna Beach. I was going to say, come on down to Traders.
That's what I'm talking about. But we've awesome thing is we got Chris. Chris, man, heck of a race from you out there. It's good to see you up front, man, and hopefully I should make up some points there on your teammate for second.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Josh got such a commanding lead, and I told him, I said, you know, with 50 laps to go, I said, I doubt gonna tell you my strategy and what I'm doing. I'm just trying to push to see as far as I can get. And they were kind of mad at me at the I think it was like 60 laps ago. I was like, I dove in and got tired. So I was like, we got to create our own Discord channel so we can communicate and away from you. But I got to do whatever I can to see if I can at least get within throwing distance of him. So,
well, that should help you at least get close to Carl for second now at this point.
Yeah, I should have a little bit of lead on him. I haven't quite calculated it yet, but I mean, for the most part, we communicated pretty good. I got into practice kind of late this week. I felt like I never really truly found a groove, so I was trying to do different pit strategies to see, if it could get me closer up front. The last pit strategy worked really well, but for the most part, I mean, Cody kind of forces his way there at the end, and it worked out for him. So, all in all, it was a good race. If we get a little bit more long green flag runs, it would get even better. The strategy would work better.
It was a good run, man. Good to see you run really well tonight. We were really watching you. You were trying really, really hard, and it definitely paid off. You finished third, and you beat all your teammates.
I want one more win. I want one more. I don't want Josh to beat me on wins this year because if you remember early in the season, I should have had my second win, like the second race of the season, and I screwed it up in the last turn. I think it was like the second or third, and Carl got underneath me and got the win. So I'm trying to redeem myself. I want one more. Just one more.
You don't forget, do you?
Oh no, I'm like an elephant. I don't forget. I used to have all my centers and offensive linemen back in college and high school say they're like elephants. They never forget. So.
Okay, I've never heard that one. Two people have said two things I've never heard in my life.
And that's an old thing. Elephants don't forget. You never heard that? Oh my God.
Elephants never forget.
They don't forget, man.
No. That's the whole thing about elephants. That's the reason why they go out throughout their whole entire life. And if they saw you as an infant, they come back, they would recognize you like late in their life. They don't forget.
Is that what happened to that one elephant that jumped out of the ring that one time at the circus and said, "There's Bob, row 14"?
That dude threw a peanut at me. I don't like him.
Hey, real quick, I gotta know, and I hope she's listening. What is the relation between you and Miss Joyner?
That's my mother. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, that's my nickname. I've had billions of nicknames growing up.
No, it's not about your nickname.
That's not the nickname I'm worried about, my friend.
Yeah.
No.
What did you say tonight?
I gotta know, where did Hot Carl come from?
Oh my God! So
because she said, "Let's go, Hot Carl,"
and that sparked an interesting conversation.
All right. So I'll try to keep this wrapped up in a nutshell because if I go into depth, it'll probably get us kicked off of all of our podcasts, and it'll probably get us kicked offline. So I won't go into depth, but.
We're going in depth tomorrow night.
Yeah, we can go in depth tomorrow night. There has been a heated debate for the past. So me and Carl have been best friends for 20 some odd years. So since we were like 12, 13. So where the initial name came from. So I believe it came from my grandmother who passed away a couple years ago. But it came from her where we were drunk one night coming in and she's like, "What's Hot Carl doing?" And it just kind of spurred from there. Apparently, it may have came from high school. Not sure. If anybody's ever seen Carl, they know that he's very hot, attractive man.
Oh, we see him every Friday night now.
Exactly.
I'm not seeing the attraction though. I mean, he wasn't on my Boner Jams '98 collection.
I mean, his wife thinks he's pretty gorgeous, and I guess that's what matters. But
that's it.
Karen, I want a good Christmas present for saying that. So
John Gordon said, "PG, keep it PG."
I did. I kept it.
Oh man,
I'm working on it. But come Friday night, we can return that a little bit further.
We will definitely be talking more. Good to know that you're going to be there Friday night because we are talking about this.
I'm going to do my best. I am supposed to work tomorrow, but I've been given a clear okay that I can sit in for about 30 minutes at work tomorrow and get in on the podcast for a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be awesome, man. Well, good run for you tonight, man. I hope you get that other win. Obviously, we would probably talk to Carl because the poor man. After we talked to him, let all those times, and then where do you finish at now?
I told him I'm bringing him in.
7.
I told him we'll talk to everybody like him.
He's a loser.
Oh, well, it's all good. It's all good. He obviously took that to heart because he is gone.
Yeah, I tell you what. One thing. Give Carl, give him a little time to cool off and stuff. He'll come with I'm sure, a sophisticated response. It'll be articulated and it'll be good.
Oh, we'll hear about it tonight in the chat. So,
Yep.
All right, man. Good job. We'll look forward to next weekend.
All right, guys. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, so real quick before we bring our winner back in, your first place winner, Cody Leland, followed by Anthony Shrillo. Third, Christopher Oliver. Fourth, Josh Laston. Fifth, John Gordon making that comeback. Great race from him. Sixth, Sean Carmody. Seventh, Carl Henderson. Eighth, Gary Winters. Ninth, Tom Steven and David DeParis. And your favorite car, the Cheeto, rounds out our top 10. Now let's see if we can get Cody back.
Hey, I saw Anthony Shirello just logged in on Discord too.
Oh, well, then we might be able to talk to him. Let's give it 1 second. Hey, Cody, you got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
Yeah, man. Hey, good run from you there, man. How's it feel getting another W?
It's good, man. It's real good. It's a little controversial. It seems like Carl thinks I got into him there, but we'll talk later, and I'm sure we'll be good again.
I didn't see anything that was controversial. It looked like just good, hard racing there to me. I mean, nobody got loose or anything and out of shape, so I thought you did a good job, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I tried to get up under him there off of turn 4 and close the door a little bit, and I got him again right there off of turn 2, I think. So it was good racing. You know, just I got lucky to pit towards the end and have some fresher tires there, and I really like racing around all these guys.
I wouldn't call that kind of lucky. I mean, weren't you involved in an accident which kind of forced you to go into the pits to get repaired and pick up those 4 fresh tires?
Well, that was my plan the whole time. I was going to go in and get those tires, but I didn't really want to do it because I had a wreck. But yeah, that was going to be the plan all along. Once I got the caution, I was going to come in, but I just wasn't expecting myself to be part of the caution.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you said. I thought he was saying that that was the plan. I was going to wreck and get tires and come out.
If only we could make our own luck like that, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching you come through the field there, and then whenever you were starting to close in on everybody, you got some really good runs. You gave him a little love tap there on the back straightaway, pushed him a little bit further, and you just look like with those fresh tires, you're able to dive deeper and come out of the corner a little bit faster. And you guys met up in the corner just a little bit, and then you dove underneath them a little bit. That's racing incident, in my opinion. It didn't look like it was intentional. It looked like you had a faster car, and you were trying to put your car in the place where it had to be to get by him. So he took the bottom line. You went a little bit lower to take even further bottom line and try to hook it and go.
Absolutely, that's how I feel about it too. I'm just I'm ready to win one of these things. Dominate like Josh or Carl has done in the past, and I always seem to be winning them, in kind of controversial fashion. But like I said, I felt like it was clean, and I'm not out here to try to wreck or hit anybody. So I'll take it, and we'll move on to next week.
Hey, man.
And you are the only guy that actually is driving in a Legends car as you're actually doing the race.
I am. Yeah, we just finally got my setup completely back up since we moved to Texas, and second race in it tonight, so not too bad.
I'm in Texas as well now, and just moved down here last month.
Okay, yeah, we're just north of Austin.
Hey, that's where I'm at. I'm in Killeen.
Okay, yeah, I'm in Liberty Hill, so I'm about between you and Austin.
I gotcha.
All right, let's all go to 5th Street tonight. Or 6th, either one.
You're going to be on your own.
Hey, man, awesome race from you, and I'm sure you're going to definitely, I think you're going to get one of them turtles soon.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to the ARCA season. That's going to be a fun season. A lot of good tracks for me there, so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I want to point out that I'm still upset I never got to win a turtle. Count it.
Well,
Be all right, man.
I mean, you can go to the trophy shop and make yourself one.
Not the same.
Not the same. No,
I understand. I know.
When it shows up in the mail, like mine did, because I'm the only one here that won a turtle. it's a great feeling to open up the mail and see you got a turtle.
Yeah, we'll definitely be going for one next season.
Awesome, man. Well, good job, man, and good luck to you to the rest of the seasons.
Appreciate it, Larry.
Have a good one, buddy.
You too.
All right, and we're gonna give it a minute. I've been chatting with Anthony a little bit here, trying to get him to jump into a channel so I can pull him in.
Is he actually registered inside of Discord? Because I haven't seen a new member.
He is. He's there, known as Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Yeah, and he's already a part of the Aoll. But
I see it.
We need to,
I see him. He's online.
Yeah, and like I said, I've been messaging with him, and he just asked, "What do I do?" And I told him, I was like, "I just need you to jump into like your team chat or something, so I can pull you in."
Just tell him to click on the very top sports club. Just anything that's got a microphone next to it. Speaker, however you want to look at it.
Well, while we got a second here, let's tell you about my favorite guitar shop.
That's a Guitar Addict, 1672 and a half Ridgewood Avenue, just north of Flomish in beautiful Holly Hill, Florida, which is part of Daytona Beach. You're looking for a guitar, amp, pedals, they're all at the Guitar Addict. If you can't shop in the store, shop online at guitaraddict.com. That's the Guitar Addict at guitaraddict.com.
Look for the guy with the blue hair. If you have any issues, contact Randy Pepper. His phone number is 555-396-2725.
What number did you just give out?
I don't know, man. I just made something up.
I don't know that number. I'm going, did I get a new number? What the heck is this? This booth phone came with a new number. I don't even know what it is.
256-555-2487.
Call. That's it. Call 867-5309. 867-5309.
Your luck will change.
Your luck will change. I saw your number on the bathroom wall. No, call if you really want to call the shop. It's 386-676-2211. 386-676-2211.
All right, so he did a little something.
Trying to write this down?
No. He did something a little funny here. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to get to interview him. So
we're trying.
We're trying,
folks. Because everybody wants to hear Anthony.
1 second. Hey, Anthony, man.
Hey, you got me?
Yeah, man. Hey, in the Aoll channel?
Yeah.
Click on that, and then just go to any open microphone there, and just click on there. And it'll take you into that voice channel. All right. Let's see here. Bam. There we go. And I'm sorry you guys got to listen to me.
Or you can go back and replay it on YouTube on your TV.
Here we go. Well, you were talking to nobody because remember, I control everything. They're hearing my audio. So
that sucks.
Yeah, that's that.
Really?
So I said, yeah. So they didn't hear whatever you guys were just spitting, but they did get to hear me. We were able to get Anthony into the booth, guys. Man, everybody, welcome Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Hey, man, what's going on? How you guys doing?
We're doing wonderful, man. Great run. We've been cheering for you all season. You've been getting better and better, and we're just kind of coaching along here in the booth. And it's great to see a fellow Floridian run up front. And you actually led laps under green, and you ended up second. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. At first I thought I pitted a little too soon, and then the rest of the guys did. But I had a two-stop strategy that I was trying to work with, and it seems to look like it worked out. Me and Chris, right at the end, I think I just edged him out.
Yeah, you did, man. It was a strong run from you, man. I thought you were going to be able to grab that first win, man. I see it coming in your near future.
Yeah, I hope so. Like I said, I'm a totally different driver than I was last season. I've been working real hard to keep it clean and keep up with these guys at the same time.
Well, the work is paying off, my friend. It's paying off. So if let's just say Anthony wins the championship. Would you get a tattoo like across your chest that says TNT champion, sponsored by the Guitar Addict?
Sponsored by Guitar Addict.
He had to put the Guitar Addict part in there, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Hey, that's free advertising. Walking billboard.
Yeah, right. Oh, my back actually, my back is full. I got a full size U for the University of Miami.
Wow.
But, no, I wouldn't do that.
No.
I'd settle for the turtle.
Everybody wants the turtle, man.
The turtle's a big thing. That thing's awesome.
The turtle's a big thing. Yeah. Everyone wants that beautiful Tiffany turtle.
Yeah,
But,
I know,
you know,
that this is gonna help me a lot in my my points chase, but there's only one more race left. I wish I could have done a little bit better earlier in the season, but I'm looking forward to season 2 with the ARCA cars. That's gonna be interesting.
It should be interesting. You guys it's definitely going to be a learning curve for a lot of you guys, and it's going to be fun to watch you guys adapt to those cars. And by the way, I will be at Traders this Sunday, 2 to 6, or 2 to 7, I think, out back. So if you're in New Smyrna, where you are, I'll be there.
You know I'm here, man.
I know you're
And,
there. So beautiful Flagler Avenue. I'm down there this weekend.
All right, cool. You're gonna be at the tavern.
No, I'll be at Traders.
Traders, okay.
Yep, 2 to 6 on Sunday afternoon.
Hey, you had made a comment back a little while ago that you didn't want to say anything about me because I live too close to you that it might kill you or something. I'm not that kind of guy, man.
I mean, I'm scary. You scare me with all the tattoos, man. I mean, I'm scared of people like that. I have blue hair, man.
Oh man!
I mean, you guys live this close. You guys have you, Ross, and Anthony, and whoever else is down in Florida. You guys need to have a quarterly meetup or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
I'll tell you what, Anthony's the best one out of all of us. Me and Ross are running the back of the pack of our races. Well, actually, Ross ran pretty good last night.
Yeah, I know in the ARCA races, I'm looking forward to running New Smyrna. That's our home track. And I did pretty good there running the official races. So I am very confident about that track because we used to run open wheel modifieds there.
And you know who the track announcer at New Smyrna Speedway for many years was? Yours truly. That's right. Yours truly was the track announcer at New Smyrna Speedway. Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. I was out there from 1996 through 2001 or 2,000. I can't remember. But I was there for many years.
So you know Jerry Simons and all
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Number 66, Jerry Simons.
Yeah. You remember Robert Ham?
Yes, I do remember Robert Ham.
I used to crew with him.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah. I keep in touch with a lot of the drivers that still race out there today. So, yeah, they still remember me. I said a lot of funny stuff on the mic, so they like me.
All right, yeah, man. I'm glad I came out, finished in second. Me and Cody were following each other all night long. I just wish I could have got in front of him before that last caution. But I'm happy with where I'm at, and it should help me in the points.
Yeah, man, great race from you. And like we said, man, you've been every week, man. You seem like you're getting better, man. It's good to see. So good luck to you the rest of the season, man. Good luck to you in seasons to come.
Like Larry said, man, we've seen it up in the booth from coming from last season. And the street stocks throughout this whole entire season, we've seen the improvement. You've been putting in the time, and it really shows on the track, man. And we wish you luck. Like you said, you're looking forward to ARCAs. We're looking forward to seeing you out there, man.
All right, thanks, man. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good night. Thank you for everything you guys do for us.
Hey, no problem, man. And hopefully I'll see you Sunday. If you're out around Traders, I'll be there.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, take care, man.
Bye.
Man, Anthony Scarillo. Well, I think that about wraps things up for us there tonight, huh, Randy?
Yeah, that'll be the end of the night for us. We're going to check out of here, folks. Thanks for listening to the tonight's race here, the TNT division, sponsored by the Guitar Addict at Lakeland International Speedway. We will see you next week, and don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you want to do. And if you want to replay it later on Spotify, you can do that as well. But we're on YouTube tomorrow night. It's a Ghostfire Media podcast starring Larry Patrick, Adam Wood, myself, Nick Adams, and Josh as well will be there. So
yeah,
tomorrow
fortunately,
night.
I don't think Carl will make it. But we're gonna hoax him into, and as well as Chris said, he probably will make it at some point with our special guest of Harvey Abrams and possibly Blake Gordon. We don't know. We've not heard anything any further from him.
All right. So till next week, guys. So long from the Sunshine State.